let me tell you, I'm pretty disappointed. I am livid. I am heated. Whatever word you want to use to describe my emotions, they are caused because I made the mistake of going to see Lilo and Stitch in theaters. Now, not the 2002 beautiful animated family classic Lilo and Stitch. I watched Disney's 2025 live action remake of Lilo and Stitch. Now, weeks before its release, I was excited. I, looked at the trailers. I looked at all the stuff coming out about it. And I was like, man, they did Stitch really good. I'm excited to see this classic story revamped and renewed into a modern media, I guess. Remakes, whatever you want to call those. And I quite honestly couldn't be more disappointed. The movie opens up, and for the solid first 30 minutes, I would say, nothing really happens because the shots and the scenes and everything that's going on doesn't even get a chance to breathe. It's like the movie was edited by a 5-year-old in iMovie on an iPad. They just kind of clumped together a bunch of scenes in the beginning of the movie that they thought... Actually, I don't know what they were thinking. Let me be honest. There were so many problems in this movie that I quite honestly don't know where to start. Moving forward from here to the end of the video, I will be discussing the film in detail. So be warned, the spoiler warning, whatever I got to give here, woo 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 woo. Pay attention. Spoiler warning. You know what I mean? Okay. My two biggest complaints, and quite honestly, there are so many more. These are just, I'm trying to think, and these are the two that stand out the greatest in my head. There's a bunch more I'll be talking about, but these are the first two. Our beloved characters, Jumba and Pleakley. In the original movie, they were this ragtag team of scientists. You have your one straight-edge scientist who follows rules by the book, who wants to do everything the right way, the scientific way, and then you have the mad scientist who quite literally created a weapon to destroy worlds just because he wanted to. In this movie, because I don't even know if it's the same story, honestly, I don't think it is. In this movie, you have Jumba, played by Zach Galifianakis, and Pleakley, played by Billy Magnuson. I want to say his last name is. I've never had to pronounce it, but we're trying. And it's like those two actors turned on a shop vac and sucked all the personality from these characters, just sucked it all out, went and threw it in the trash can out back, and then decided to read their lines. It was such an unmotivated, both. It neither motivated me, nor did I feel like they were motivated performing these lines. They were robots. They had no personality. Pleakley, I don't even know what they did with Pleakley. They were saying something about Captain Gantu not being in the movie because they didn't want to use a lot of CGI. But they murdered my boy Pleakley. Holy shit. He looked bad. And his personality that you fell in love with from the original film just wasn't there. They didn't make Pleakley, the animated alien, into the remake. It's like they almost wrote a brand new character with the same name and roughly the same design. Jumba, on the other hand, has no personality either. He's the bad guy of the film, which makes no sense. 2, it's like they casted a brick wall to play Jumba. Like, he doesn't do anything worth noting. Like, he's not a good character. his rewrite, his redesign, it's not good. Don't even get me started on the fact that Cobra Bubbles isn't even the child care worker from the state. I couldn't find the exact words, but I guess he's also hunting Stitch. I have no idea. The movie made it clear, but I chose not to listen, because it's just bad. Like, I'm trying to take the good animated film on this side of the brain and compare it to the shitty new remake of the 2025 era. And quite honestly, it shouldn't be called Lilo and Stitch. I don't know what the fuck it should be called, but it should not be called Lilo and Stitch. It's not good. It's not. It should be called Hey, Let's Ditch Lilo, because I haven't even mentioned that fucking Nani, instead of wanting to take care of her family, I don't know, like the original conclusion of the animated film, she leaves the state of Hawaii to go study marine biology and sends Lilo to go live with another family. What? Okay. Let's completely remove Lilo from the fact of things. She is leaving the state of Hawaii to go study marine biology. She is leaving one of the most advanced, beautifully created ecosystems of the world, marine ecosystems of the world. She's leaving her sister behind to go study it elsewhere. She has everything she needs at the tips of her fingers there in Hawaii. Yet she's giving up Lilo to go chase her dreams elsewhere. Tell me how that makes any sense. I don't know. My hands are up. Like, I feel like the whole almost conclusion, the lesson we learn from Lilo and Stitch is that, one, if you ever feel alone, you have your family. And when you are alone, you have the ability to cultivate relationships and gain this new sense and this newfound family. In Lilo and Stitch, it's quite honestly Lilo and Stitch 2025. Let me be clear. In Lilo and Stitch, it's quite honestly an hour and 48 minutes of just shut up and waste your fucking time. It's a can of time waste is what it is. It's bad. It's not good. So, would I recommend it? No. Absolutely not. Would I even recommend it once it hits Disney Plus? No. Absolutely. Why would I? Why would I take this shit show of a movie and tell you guys to watch it? I wouldn't. I mean, I'm giving it like a 98 on the holy shit that was bad, when 100 is like the worst thing I've ever seen. Because granted, I may be hating on it a little heavy, but I'm not exaggerating. It was genuinely that bad. And this kind of just ties back into the video I made last night. Why? How hard is it to I don't even know, like, let's say you can't come up with anything original. Let's say you have to make a Lilo and Stitch movie. Gun to my head, I'm not making the first one again. I'm not. Shoot me. Please. If I had to make this movie or die, I rather would have died. And I think that should tell you everything you need to know. End all be all, out of 10, I give it like a 3.5. Yeah, but stay tuned for more movie reviews. I like going to the movie theaters. I believe Bring Her Back maybe is the new horror movie that I'll be reviewing soon. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, like, subscribe, throw a comment down there. I'll try to respond. I appreciate it, as always. This was The Kevin Show, signing off. You guys have a wonderful night.